Did I forget to go live? No, just kidding. I just thought I'd say good morning to everybody and how are you all doing? I'm just trying to read some of the things that I was reading yesterday, as far as with Farm Together, some of the new things that might be coming up very soon. I can't say when because there really hasn't been any, positive date other than, what's in store. And of course, you can get all of this information. I'm still, we get a whatever that is for Valentine's. Okay, so I'm checking this out and I'm trying to figure out what that. Oh, a path. Okay, so we're gonna probably get a new path. Um, so we're probably gonna get a new path for Valentine's Day, and I don't know what else, but I know that we're gonna get some new things, updates coming soon. And so one of the things that I was reading yesterday, for example, is one of the devs there. He's pretty much keeps people updated and in the loop and what's going on. So I thought I'd kind of tell you, some of the things that I was reading, and you can find that information yourself on their Discord channel as well in the Farm Together Discord. Let me just, localizations. Okay. Like yesterday, we were talking about Frosty. So Frosty, I guess, might be the suggested, possibly new bundle coming out. Now, please don't quote me, but it will be coming out, and it's going to be called, hopefully, I think it's going to be definitely called the Frosty Bundle. Um, and if you kind of like look, I wish I could show you this stuff, but um, he did put like a brief little picture of a igloo. Can you imagine? Um, and it's still in the workings, but you know what? I kind of like that igloo thing, so I'm looking forward to that. Um, and even from the dev, I mean, basically he put it out there how he'd like to try to get events every couple of weeks, which would be great, which would all be looking forward to doing. And so yeah, so look forward to the one for Valentine's Day because I'm sure that that's going to be filled with a lot of fun stuff, and I will be looking into that too. I think what I'm going to end up doing is trying to keep you guys updated as to what they're doing and stuff like that. Oh, good morning, Maya. How you doing today? So that in itself, is really good news that some new things are going to be coming out pretty soon. Um, I don't know exactly when, but they do have a list of when and I'm going to try to even post from my own Discord channel, but they do have a list of when the events are going to start, for Farm Together 2. Don't get confused with Farm Together 1 because, but just to kind of give you a heads up about that, just to give you a heads up on the, what's coming. And I want to kind of keep you updated on that. I actually spotted something on their Farm Together channel. So what I was thinking about asking about is because what people are doing is, in case some of you streamers don't know this, is if you have a Farm Together related video, there is a section in the Farm Together, and it looks kind of sort of semi new. Um, it's called. Let me get to it again. Okay. It's called content creators, and then there's the wiki contributors. Um, so I see this content creator, and I see these people putting in. They have one link for Twitch, but then they have like somebody has something in there for YouTube, and I would like to see Madam Flutterby absolutely get her. I mean, even if I have to do it, I don't care. But she's got some really, really good videos, and I'm going to see if I can put a link in there for her, as well as put a link in for myself. because there's I mean people are seeing it, and maybe they'll want to come and see the farm or whatever. But I just kind of thought you guys might you might like to hear or see about that right now, because she deserves a lot of credit, because she does some very, very nice videos, and I think people would really enjoy them, especially where she does it on the YouTube. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to, snag her um, link and then put it in there. But I think, like whoever's doing them, I'm not sure if they do them every day, but, even though I don't either. But yesterday, I was busy at the doctor's and getting test work done and everything else. And, guys, by the time I got home, I was really tired. And I just did not, honestly, I did not feel like streaming. I know you guys have had those kind of days where you just don't feel like streaming. Oh, my God, I'm getting tongue-tied today. But anyways, I think some of that good news is, that to be looking forward to is definitely something that, we'd all really enjoy. And um, but what the devil was saying too is though he would like to see us, have events every couple of weeks. That would be kind of great because I know that on Farm Together One we did have like your standard ones, which was but then I know that they also kind of added some little extra ones and things like that. And those are always kind of cool because I remember one time, and I can't think of the name of the tree. I think it was Earth Day, for example. And I remembered being on somebody's farm, and I'm like, what the heck is that? Because it was a huge tree. So I thought it was kind of cool, you seeing these big old trees, and, I mean, they had different things. But I'm kind of glad that at least um, that the newer things that are coming out, it's not going to be like a small amount like we did in Farm Together One, and I know some of like you remember the bunny rabbits? How many did we get of that? Yeah, and and then with the horses, the flaming horses, how many did we get of those? And how many? Though I would love to see the unicorns come back, and I'm trying, and I can't remember for the life of me. I want to say it was Valentine's Day, but I don't think so. But I remember when we got the unicorns; those are really gorgeous, very pretty. But again, a small amount. Um, so it's going to be interesting to see, how they go about that. And yeah, we might get, again, we might get turkeys. I know that there was some mentioning about that. I did joke about it yesterday or the day before about, well, if they're going to do a St. Patty's Day event, right? Then I'm like, oh, okay, so that means we'll get leprechauns, instead of gnomes. Maybe I'll get my wish and they'll get the gnomes, but it would be kind of interesting to see what they will add for the for the thing for St. Patrick's Day. Also, bear in mind, because one of the devs did make mention about, they said that they were working on a project like now, right, and that they did want to do something for New Year's, but unfortunately they couldn't put anything out there because of the project that they're working on now, for future. But see, and that's the thing. I mean, I think that they've got a really good, you know, line of where they're going and what they're going to be doing. And I know that, and they keep us informed. They do keep you guys informed on their Farm Together page. It's just that I mean, I read, I mean, not occasionally, but I do read. And, I kind of look and see, well, what's old, what's new, what do they got? And then, I was really, kind of like, wow, that's going to happen and this is going to happen. I think it's awesome. I do not know what's going to come with the new DLC that'll be coming out. And and don't go bugging the devs because here's the thing. When you bug them, they don't get their work done. You know what I'm saying? It'll be just like if you're working and I'm going to be bugging the daylights out of you. So, at that point, just leave it alone and, just kind of go with the flow, as they say. But that's one of the things I want to do is I'll try to keep you as informed as I can if I read any more stuff about new things coming out. We One of the things I did see that they had was a path for Valentine's Day. So you know how we have the other different type of roads. I think they're going to come up with one that looks like a flower. So, and that's another thing I did see. And again, you will be able to see the igloo, and it's not going to be like what you see in the game, but the design of it. And it, like I said, the igloo looks really nice. God only knows what they're going to put with it. Um, and but it's just going to be, obviously it's just going to be a bundle, so it won't be for like a special event or anything. It'll be a bundle and available. And also, guys, you got to bear this in mind. Um, if you're on PC, they don't need any type of approval or whatever. But if you are on Xbox, PlayStation, and also Switch, okay, you have to give the guys time so like Xbox and PlayStation, they can approve it. See, that's the thing. It has to pass through, each platform. PC, you don't have to worry about that. So kind of bear that in mind that you have these different things that the devs have to do to get approval. That's why I think like last year when it was when it came out for Xbox and the other consoles, for example. I know you guys missed out, but see, the thing is, they were really pushing to try to get the game out for the console. And I think what happened was there was probably a little hiccup with each, you know, because with each, I guess I want to say console or with Xbox and them, because I know that's why you guys missed out. And hopefully you'll get along. You'll get it along. And tonight yesterday I decided that what I'm going to do is I'm going to like leave this farm on, but I'm going to use it on my laptop. And then what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to use my other farm on my PC to do what I need to get done. So there's that. And who's mulling your? Oh, those things are ready. Do I want to do that? Let me see. Oh, oh, oh. You know what? I'm going to plant some of these because they're rather low level, curly parsley, and I don't get to plant. I don't get to plant those all the time either. So as you can see, because the level's quite low, level 31. But I don't plant. See, that's the hard thing about when you're planting stuff. I mean, I know some of you guys. What you do is you do like single rows, of whatever crop it is, and then in order to harvest it, you have to wait for that specific season. So they could be ready, but the thing is, if even if they're ready, you can't harvest them until obviously that season. So there's that. Yeah, there is that. So moving it along, I'm gonna get. I was thinking about doing these too, but see, I have to turn stuff in now. I see my grapes are always low. It's pathetic. And I don't want to get into the grape thing. I really don't. I have one grape machine. Yeah, I have one, and obviously I have 4 GM stalls. I don't really, and I don't have any, except for 2, I think. I don't have any factories on my second farm. I don't plan on putting anything there either because I just don't. Because here's the biggest reason why I won't. And God only knows how. What is this one for? And I bet you I can't plant anything. Well, I could do these. Couldn't. Oh, they have to be level 50. Okay, we'll plant these in place of the rice. I want to try to do the whatever you call these rice paddy things. I want to try to get these level up the basmati, and then there's another one. I so far got the other one open, just one, But I'm trying to also work on getting some of the crops that I don't have open. I'm trying to work on getting some of those. I didn't realize that some of them have to be like level 50 or level whatever. Really, fish and oh, fish and wine sounds like a good one. Yeah, see, that's what I did when I originally started. Well, like when I opened up my second farm, and it wasn't this one, by the way. When I opened up the second farm on my main farm, because as you all know, I would hope that this is my test farm, and I only have two farms. I do not have three, and and honestly, I don't think I want to do a third farm right now. Not right now, because if I opened it, I'm going to sit with, okay, so what am I going to do with this place? You see what I'm saying? I know a lot of you have, all your farms open and everything. But let me ask you this question. How is it that you can do all five of your farms? I mean, seriously, when you look at it from that point of view, like how much time do you put into your first, second, and third, and fourth, and fifth farm? How much time? See? It's always the question for me. It's like, how much time do these people put in there for that? I mean, I'm kind of curious. What do they want this one to be? Oh, let's try it. We'll make some of these and do the quest. But on my main farm, I do have, well, four farms. Okay, and each farm is kind of, obviously it's different from the other. And the thing that I found out is it's almost like there's never really enough time to well, there is and isn't. It's kind of like there really isn't enough time to go jumping from one farm to another to another to another. Because you know how many times, and I'm sure you've seen it too, that you've gone to a farm and you see like, oh, they got a lot of fish and stuff like that. Oh, but I better go to my clicker to get rid of that lettuce. Um, but see what I'm saying? It's kind of like you can look at anyone's inventory and basically, from that, you can say, see what they have little of or a lot of. And that's because they obviously have a farm, you know, and who knows what's on it kind of thing. Um, but they obviously have a farm. I should have done the garlic, but that's okay. I'm not going to do any of the, peanuts. We'll do some peanuts too. I canceled another quest for peanuts for the peanut butter factory I did. Yeah, see? Well, yeah. See, and it's been confirmed that we're going to get a sixth farm. So, hello. You know what I mean? I mean, I know a lot, and it's going to be very costly to open it. I want to let you know that. It's going to cost you some buku diamonds. So, ladies and gentlemen, save your diamonds. I mean, not that I'm going to open up a sixth farm. Absolutely will not do that. It's bad enough. I'm trying to maintain my first here. These guys here, and it's like, I don't know if you're still there, Blaze, on the map, but just to give you a heads up, I do have poinsettias, by the way. Summertime. Oh, I got to do the fireworks. And see, and maybe I might need your help later on, Blaze. Oh, okay. So, well, if and when you come back, there's poinsettias. There is. And one of the other things I might do, I don't know if I might need help. I don't know. But what I think I might do is because, um, nobody really harvests the pumpkins and things like that. Um, it's kind of a rarity to see. But even though, yes, I'm going to leave my animals here, I think what I might do is either put my put more poinsettias in or just fill all this in with lettuce and get rid of these event items and put them somewhere else. I don't know. Um, I'm kind of thinking about, if I did open a third farm for here, I'm kind of thinking about maybe putting the event items there and maybe, you know, um, put some of the prestige items on there and just letting it do its own thing. Um, and I was kind of I had this discussion about um, event items. Okay, I definitely will because I'm kind of like deciding um, to just do away with this event stuff that I got here, and maybe, but see, that's when doing event items is going to come into play because what I'm thinking about doing at that time is because these get me puzzle pieces and then the confetti. So what I'm thinking is maybe just getting rid of these completely. People aren't, and I might even do the other poinsettias that give you something, and I might put those somewhere else. And thinking maybe if I do open up a farm, it'll be if I do open farm 3, what I'm going to put on it is just mainly, yeah, mainly just use it for event. The thing that I did, I was kind of talking with a friend last night about because I was talking about the event items, that we will like. Let's say, for example, for the one that's coming up right now for Valentine's Day. Okay, so and if you look at Wiki, if you look it up on Wiki, you'll see the difference. Because I thought, oh, I'll have the balloons already. No, that is not going to happen. The reason for this is the balloons that you get, I think are called loving or something like that, loving balloons. So what would happen is, like, even though you might be able to see those balloons over there to the left and they're pink and purple, the other balloons are a different color. And if any of you remember, the pumpkins that were for the event were purple. And shimmering sparklers, I didn't look that one up, but I will see. But I know that on some of them, they're not going to be available per se. Just thought I'd give you a heads up on that, let you know. Um, so there's, obviously there's that. Um, oh, and the other thing too is if I'm on my farm in town and right near where the vegetable thing is, I can't, I can't see any messages that people send until I back away from that because I'm using that mouse thing for my lettuce when I'm gone. So that way people don't have to leave and go back and fix whatever. They can just go that route. I figured that would be the best option to do for people. And oh no, no, oh jeez, just because I move. Oh, I hate that. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm seriously thinking if I open Farm 3, I am going to have it set up just for event items and possibly. You see, this is where it gets a little. Because the only thing I'd want to do is just have all P5, Prestige 5 on a farm. And that's it because my thing is, I'm not going to prestige anything more than a 5. But I was thinking about just doing that for on a third farm. Just put all the event stuff up there and go in that route. And if I left it open, I'm sure no one will come there because, um, but it's okay. It's all good because, it won't be the first time I had to do my own farm. And I'm sure you guys won't be your first time having to do your own farm when you're working on some of the event item that you have because, obviously we need the puzzle pieces and the confetti. So why not, right? Um, and again, it won't have any machines. And I think the machines that I have up here work for me because, like, it shows I have 6 of those and 4 of those kind, and the cheese. Well, I think these are the cows, these top 4, and then down below is the garlicky thing. And even though I am tempted, um, to add, a couple more garlic machines. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. Nope, not going to happen. Um, because I also have the sheep on the other farm, which is the farm too. So I thought, oh, well, yeah. But I have, at this stage of the game, I have no intentions of, I mean, I might open on my main farm, Farm 6, but I'm not going to do anything with it. No. I actually have to recycle um, I have to actually recycle a couple of those farms. I'm not, and, I mean, I'm not even sure what I'm going to put there, but I definitely have to recycle them. Um, and who knows? I might even just leave them as I have no idea. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of stuck on that. I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something. And what, I don't know. I haven't got a clue yet. Because I did start a lettuce farm, and I know I told this to a few friends. See, I started a lettuce farm, and this was during the Christmas thing. So there is a whole bunch of Christmas packages, guys. So what I'm thinking about doing is, um, why is it? Oh, I know why. Because it's hidden that little chicken thing. So what I was thinking about doing was just, changing the signs to lettuce, right? And I think that would make it a complete lettuce farm. Just like, one of our friends, he has a wall-to-wall Ace. He has a wall-to-wall farm. But I'm going to try to play it a little differently because what I'd like to do is get another one. Automatic fish farm and manor on the hill. Ooh, I can do that, but it's probably not public, right? Automatic fish farm. See, now it's being stupid because of those things. Oh, wow, it's public. Oh, I'm going to take a tour. I want to see this. Okay. Let's go take a tour of the, oh God, automated fish farm. Uh-oh. I'm dying. Some of the names. John. Oh, I think I've done this favor farm. His isn't. Let me just take a peek if this is the same farm. Yeah, I think it is. Let me just take a peek at this. Hold on a minute. And I'll leave. Maybe I won't even get there because, it takes a few minutes to. Thank you. Oh, favor farm. I want to see what he does with this favor farm. Holy crap, look. That is not really technically a favor farm. This is his flower farm. But I mean, yeah, you can get favor. If you notice, everybody just jumped on the bandwagon and did all these ones here, but then they stopped. I mean, it isn't a favor farm. It's just flowers. But I suppose if you want to get some XP, you will. If you come to a farm like this, okay, let me show you something. If you come to a farm like this, just like I have my other farm set up sort of like this with the flowers and stuff, if you come here, you will get both, favor and XP. Here's the thing. I'm going to suggest it. It doesn't mean you have to do it. But why not get yourself filled up with favor, come back and then do these again, come back and then do this farm. Because, everything will get doubled. But, but he's got a nice farm. I mean, but I remember that. But I think there was something else that I went to instead of seeing his farm. Favorite farm. No. Twinkle Stars Ranch. The Grind. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Oh, a laughing wolf. Oh, he's level 67. He visits my farm. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put him down as a favorite. Check his farmhouse, see if he needs anything. Now this lady here, I remember her. She was very helpful, Mrs. Kaboom. She had a beautiful Farm One, Farm Together one. I don't know if any of you remember her from Farm Together one, but she actually used to do streams as well. She was really good. And now she's here, but for some reason when she was playing Farm Together, she just kind of fell off the planet. So I don't know. Okay, so filter all. Oh. 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 Hey. Good afternoon, morning, Heather. Oh. I like it already just by looking at the front. Ranchers Union. Oh my God. I'm going to sign it. I'm going to sign it. I know I already did, but I'm going to sign it again. Where's my thing? I'm going to give her a hug. Yay. Oh, jeebus. Look at this, guys, huh? 1 gate, 2 gates, 3 gates. Ooh. Ooh. I'm going to go in the house. I'm What is... Oh, wow. This is so romantic. Oh, I can sit by the fireplace. Okay, where's the little pokers for marshmallows? Come on, we need some marshmallows. Oh, and she's got this. What else is in the house? Anything good? Any Scooby snacks? No Scooby snacks. Oh, what is she making? Oh my God, she's making gingerbread cookies. Is that what you want? Gingerbread cookies? Let me see. What do we got? Ooh. Oh, shit. You need pears. Well, this is... Okay. Oh, gosh. Yeah, you definitely can do for some... You can still make those? Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. You know what? You can no longer make gingerbread cookies. Oh, my God. I am so sorry, and I thought you could. Oh, my God. I'm sorry. Here, I'll make you a cake. I made you a cake. I'm like, gingerbread cookies? Oh, and there's the cow. I like cows. And we'll hit this. Oh, does she have a... Alright, we'll do another cow. Moo, 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 cow. Oh. Are you okay now? Oh, ain't this cute. Oh. Oh, wow. What did you do? Maya, she did a nice job on her fish. Very nice. And it's grapes. Okay. Pretty awesome. I like it. I'm like, how the hell did she get her fish? That's a nice little design there with your fish. I like it. Nice. And, I'm going to go and get me some favor. Oops, right here. I want to see what it gives me. Hey, buddy, what are you doing? What do you want? Sure. Okay, so let's go to... Wait, what season's in it? Summer? Okay, summer. It looks like... Nope, summer of these. These are summer. Yep, I was right. So that's not a bad idea. So how many? Oh crap! I'll do the grapes first, cause yeah, and then I'll do the I see, but you know what? That's kind of well, sorta. See, and I did sort of like the same thing with my grapes when I was doing that. And it literally drove me absolutely cuckoo. Oh, you put the short fence. Portal 16. Uh. Oh, oh no, she didn't, Maya. Oh, Maya, no, she didn't. Oh my God. 4, 8, 12, 16, 24, 28. Oh my God. No, she did not. I see that. Wow. Is that all she had? Oh, cheese biz. She has the juice machines for a 12, 16. Oh, wait, or is that 5? 2 and 3 is 4, 5. So she's got 4, 8, 12, 16, 24, 28, 32. Oh my God. She got some factories up the wazoo, huh, Maya? Wow. I think you done did good though, Blaze. You did I mean it looks really nice. I like it. Fish wine. I see. Yeah. Oh my. She's got like oodles of them, huh? Wow. And look at your diamonds. That's not bad. Oh my God. Maya, I don't ever remember having that many machines on my farm. Nope. But wow. That's quite a few. Maybe she's trying to beat Drew's record. Have you ever seen Drew's? Oh my gosh. He's going wahoo crazy too with machines. Oh, she does have red fawn. Strawberries, tangerines, orange, mango, vine tree, turnip. Hey. I mean, you could, like I said, you could probably leave this open to the public. The only drawback is, it's only, like the grapes are only like that one season. That's the only thing. And I'm now getting 2 grapes at a time because I'm using some favor. But you definitely could because, I mean, what the heck are they going to do with the fish? You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, you could probably leave this open. Oh, look at the little house with the duckies. Oh, I like that. Oh man, look at this. Very nice though. I really like it, Blaze. You done did good. You did really well. I like it. Did you forget something? Um, wow, how many of those grapes you got? Let me just see. Concord grapes. Wait, how many? Wait. Oh, I'm looking at the shard. What a dir I am. She has one. Ooh, 4,000. That's a good number. That's a good number. That's a really good number. So 4, 8, 12. 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. You know, when I was saying this about this before, she's got a train. Where the hell has she got a train? Oh, oh, I gotta be. Well, I gotta do the grapes. I can't just leave. I'm not like that. You know that. So I can't. I can't. I can't leave. But she's got a row all the way down and around over there. Maya, are you on the train? No, she's not. Who's on the train? What do you mean you want? Does she have a train? No, Maya, you ride the train because I'm doing these grapes. You know I can't leave. I can't leave this. I have to do this whole thing. I can't just leave. But where the hell is her train? Wait a second. Ah, I knew it. It was over there. Ah, because it's grayed out. Okay. Where does it take you? Oh, there goes Maya. Riding on the train to who knows where. Holy cr- You really outdid yourself, Blaze. You did really outdid yourself. You go, girl. I hope you're proud of yourself, Blaze. You did a really nice job. This is really nice. And look at that. She's got the batty gates over there. How come if you're saying this is Maya's farm, right? Why did I click on it and it said Blaze? So now I'm going to have to go again. So Maya, you did this? This is really weird because I did. I clicked on it and somehow I ended up over here. And it said Blaze's Farm. Maybe I clicked on the wrong one. But you did good designing that fish. Excellent job. I like that. So don't go recycling it again, Maya. Do no more. Oh, okay. So now that's done. Okay. Um, this is the train thing, right? Yep. Okay, let's try it. Where am I going? Nobody knows. I love this little hill thing. There's no fish in there? Wow. Oh, here we go. Nice. Okay, Maya, do not recycle your farm anymore. You're done. But this is an interesting. Let me see. If I follow it a long way, wait. Oh, I see how you did that. It goes up and down and around. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wow. Wait a minute. Did I? Yes, I. Oh, it's over here at 16. Holy jeeves. Yeah, I can understand with the fish farm how that's working for you. Oh my God, all the graves. Holy crap. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let me exit out. I want to find Blaze's farm. Blaze, is yours up or not? Yes? No? Okay, X. Probably not. Oh, Dog Days Valley. Oh, now I. No. Sergeant Manbury. Obsessed. Lord Funeral, a Laughing Wolf. is 3VEQ. Oh. Okay. Good job, though, Maya. That must have taken you some time, too. I mean, a lot of time. What the hell? How did you do? Oh, what the? How did you? We didn't. Did we? You gonna fill those spots in? Like, are you gonna fill these in? Like these spots are open. How much of this farm you got open? Okay, wait a minute. But when I go down here, right? Why? Okay, so they definitely are. They definitely are doing them, right? So this is interesting. Let me see what he does. Interesting. Oh, never mind. I see what he's doing. So springtime is... Oh, south. Okay. And these are every 2 hours. Oh, shit. Is he supposed to be... Okay, he's got the balloons. So this guy here has the eggs. Oh, shit. Oh, sparklers. So then the guys on the bottom are doing the eggs? Wait, who's this guy? Wait. Okay, so he's doing the eggs. Wait a minute. Okay, so he's doing the eggs. Looks good. How much of this do you have open? Oh, I see. And this is what, number 5? Wow. Wow. But at least it's a farm that they're working on, that they're doing their thing. Yeah. Wow, not bad. But hey, not bad. Not bad at all. Because, as long as it's set up and it's doing its thing, then, it should be fine. And you'll be... Let me see. I'm going to hit to level 2, my land, too. I want to see if there's anything there that I'm supposed to do. Besides flowers. I have to go in the mine. Everybody, I have to jump in the mine. Look at that fish already again. So there really is technically nothing here. Okay. I don't even know what I'm doing here. That's okay. You know, I think it was this mine. What I did was, which was so funny. I was doing this farm and I stuck her. Oh, you want to take me to another farm? Well, I will. Let me just do this and I will be there again. How the hell? Oh my God! Now it's asking me for another quest. Wait a second. What is up with this? Yeah. Oh. Do you know, yesterday I had a quest for like 48 iron yesterday. And, of course, you know, I had to do the thingies. But what was kind of interesting was there was that one little area that had all that iron in there. I mean, and I never even ordered it. I just, you know, let it do its thing. So I was like, oh, okay. Now, see, I was going to fill in these spots with more of that red pine because I knew I had a quest for it. I haven't touched them. Actually, yeah, see, I just planted those red pines and that was it. I want to see how good or bad it does. Because it's either red pine or sometimes I do the porcini. Okay, so that one done. Hey, how are your bunnies doing? Are they, what level are they now? Oh, look at this. And it says I need those other stones, which I know I don't have a lot of. So, what I'm going to do is, it probably won't let me either. Okay. Okay, so if I go in this room... Oh. So, okay, if I go in this room... Topaz, again? Are they freaking serious? Yeah. I remember that. Okay, so then topaz and... they just keep adding these stupid minerals and you wait forever and a day just to get them. Oh, I need 2 topaz. Wow, I feel special. Okay, and I have a feeling it's not going to let me, but let's see. Okay, so there was topaz, which I did. I'm going to do calcite because... Okay, there we go. Sometimes if you order something and it won't let you, it's because, you know, you have some, I guess, existing in your mind. Oh, yeah, I only have 2 calcites. Yeah, that works, yeah. I have no idea what that one is over there, but we'll find out. See, guys, if you go in a circular motion in your mind, you'll be in and out in no time. And also, you get your map to see where you are. You know, just to kind of let you know about that. Because I mean, that's what I do. I just go around in circles. I don't, you know, I don't just stop and look and go, oh, I'm gonna go over there. I just go around in circle. See parasol. Oh, they're done. Yay. Which means... Because what I want to do is I want to make one I make sure I got everything. Okay. Because what I want to do is I want to make... See, there's the iron. Wait a minute. What happened? Oh, calcite. Yeah, 10 over 12. Red pine. I'll be here forever. Oh, come on. What? Oh, and you know the your tea thing there, the tea. I hope I can see it. Now that I finish everything, yes, I did, and now I can leave. I have a quest here. I was like, are they serious? But I'll do it. You know, take my time. I hope. Red pine breakfast, easy peasy. Tea factory, 113. Can you imagine? I mean, you know. So I'm taking my time. I'm just taking my time. I don't even think I have that flower. Wait a minute. I don't remember putting that flower out. No, I did not. Oh, jeez. I have to do 80. I have to do 80 of them stupid things. Peace tree, come on. Oh my god. So I have to do 88 O's, huh? Yeah, I didn't plant any because it's kind of, to me, a rarity when it asks you for them flowers, so I don't put them down. So I'm going to have to try to find a little spot, which I doubted. I could probably put some down by the house. That'll work, right? Yeah. Okay. Go. Let me see. Can I do 80? See, I was showing these to somebody, so I'm just going to just remove them. Okay. So I need 80 of these. So let's put down 100, I guess. And then once that quest is done, I'm going to remove them. I'm not going to keep them there. Oh, 87. Alright. 99. That works. Okay, so should I do my corn while I'm here? I guess I should. Well, I could. I don't have to, but I guess I should. And how's your farm coming along, Heather? Let's see. Okay, was it? Yeah, that was the only house. Okay. So I will head over to, when I finish I'm just going to do the corn. I don't need the eggplant. The corn's fine. But I'll go back to the lettuce farm. And see, nobody's joining. And I'm surprised. Well, wait a minute. Give it a few minutes. Because no one's joining. Not that I care or I don't care. It's just, it surprises me. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna move that farm around, the first one, and just completely eliminate the event items, and probably, if like I said, and if I decide to open number 3, what I'm gonna do basically at that point is just put event items in prestige stuff that are already P5s, and they'll be out of sight and out of mind. And I can go do that. But yeah, see, if I used my favor on this, I would get 4 corn instead of 2. But I just want to do the corn just to get it. Look at that thing filling up. And my lettuce, what? Yeah, it's just so I'm going to get rid of the lettuce too, because I don't need that now. But nope, I used the mouse clicker last night while it was up, and all it did was lettuce. So, which I was happy about. But I definitely, that's why what I want to try to do now at this point is to just leave the lettuce farm on using my laptop, and then going back to my main farm and straightening it out, because it's truly a mess. I mean, it's really bad. I mean, I look at it last night again, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to do this. And, I was at the point where actually, and I probably will, I'm definitely going to take one farm and totally um, just recycle it and leave it blank until I decide what I want to do with it. I'm not sure what exactly I want to do with it, but on my main farm, I haven't really decided yet. So I'm working on it. Look at that. Yeah, baby. I like that. Oh, what do we got over here? Anything good? Ooh. I don't have that problem with fruit trees anymore because I have workers on the trees. Okay, so let's go to farm 2. Excuse me. Okay, okay, I'm heading back to my main farm. Because like I said, I don't really know what I have a quest for these stupid things. Look at that. Are they ready? I love this when you see the whole thing lit up like a Christmas tree, right? I'm just gonna, what is it? How many do I need? Oh, 130, okay. I'm like the new guy. I finally got them up to P4 because they're level whatever now. But at least I get to see that I have over 6,000 Lombardy cabbage. And if you do the green ones, you'll be able to see that too. If as long as the cabbage was a quest. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is this, and pick this one, and there you go. See, so like even if you have to leave, you're going to have that little spot open here. So you just go up to it, and you just go, jump once and twice, and you're good. Or, well. Oh. Okay, what do I have in the house that's going on? I think it's, the breakfast thing. Yeah, this is the last round. I like these breakfast ones. I remember when we got those. I'm not touching those. I know that my flowers need to be done. I should. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get some favor for those. And I usually get a small amount because it doesn't take that long to do. You know what I mean? Like if you guys are doing, like going back and forth, just use whatever Don't use the full thing. Don't fill it up, because it only really, like, if you have a small amount of flowers or crops or something, then just do it like that. You'll still get your two. Um, but in that sense, also, you're not losing out a lot either. You're still getting, you're getting two flowers and things like that. So, but that's what I do. I mean, it's 11 minutes, so what's 11 minutes? It'll take less time to do these flowers. And I know that's a quested thing. I won't touch it until I finish these rows of flowers. And I was thinking about putting these little flower pots out, but I'm not exactly sure a good spot, just so people can see the difference um, between the quest items, excuse me, the event items in comparison to the ones that we like already have, like the balloons and the eggs and things like that. Um, but I will show you the difference when you're doing like quested items, or excuse me, event items compared to like the regular ones that are in if you have them in your inventory. As I did think about that last night, I thought, well, what if I just put a bunch of balloons down? Will they convert back to event items? I'm like, probably not. And I did. When I looked at the balloons, they were red, so they were two different colors. And also like the pumpkins. And I think though on the flowers, I, I don't know. Those won't change the name because we got those flowers. So they will be in that event for Christmas. Is that, who knows, they might add something different. So, and there was a thing that they did too where people were, and I thought, didn't they stop doing that? Don't screw up your computer or whatever, but if you're playing, and some people would set the clock ahead on their computer just to advance to the event and put those things down. And I guess what happened was the devs nerfed it. So that's what it was. They did. What do I have now? Oh, winter. No, I can't touch those now. Okay, so we did that, and my little guys are over there doing that. And my poinsettias are ready again. Let's go to 12. I didn't realize that was a quest item. I think this was an open field, too. Uh-huh. Okay, so this is an open field, right? Oh, crap, I ain't gonna have time. Okay, so that's a spring. This is not. This is, oh, well, no, no. So the only option that I really have is just doing a redo of this corn or rye. And the rye is low level anyway, so. And I might have a topaz in that mine over there. I did not give it a. Wow, those things are done quick. The breakfast item? Okay, so I can still plant these until spring. Okay. So if it's springtime, the eggs are ready. Yes. Yeah, see, I'm going to get rid of all of that. Yep. Because it's really rare when I see someone coming over and doing the event items. And, honestly, I don't know what kind of XP the other person is getting, other than, they probably will get favor, but maybe not as fast. I don't know. But I do know, obviously, it's the lettuce. But you can get favor from anything, okay? And I know all of you go running to the the farms that have like lettuce. But here's the thing too. If you go to a farm and you see corn, like like the low level corn, the potatoes, things like that, you will get favor. It will. It's and actually, corn isn't too bad because it's kind of like a second running. So when I go to a farm, and if you know what, if they don't have lettuce, I don't really care. I usually go find the crops and just do my thing. But I know some of you are low level that you go, I don't have time for that. Well, wait till you're up in the higher levels. You're gonna make time, because I'm not sure if any of you all know this or if some of you do know this, but here I am on my farm, right? And the thing is, my farm gets more XP than I do. Okay, I get most of my XP when I go to other people's farms, and it's not necessarily for favor. I can go there, and I also can accumulate XP. Okay, so it goes twofolds when you're doing somebody else's farm. Besides getting favor, and I would suggest again, use your favor for a boost on that person's farm, even if you're doing lettuce, okay? Because it actually helps you, um, you know, level up a little better, and it doesn't, And the thing is, when you're even on a regular farm, they got the flowers and animals and things like that. Um, Hit the flowers first, because yeah, flowers, no matter what they are, will give you XP. I will say this though, on some of the low end flowers, you don't really get a whole heck of a lot, even if you're boosted. But if you're low level enough, under 200, okay, just pay attention to that for a moment. It's like I seen someone the other day do those 2 rows of poinsettias, and they went from level 67 to level 150. Okay, that's what happened. So if you find yourself below level 200, or even 100, and I know you barely have any favor, but yet at the same token, okay, you can come here and get your favor, and um, you go back to your farm and do whatever it is that you're doing. But on the flip side is, while you're still under level 100, okay, you got to make the most XP when you go to other people's farms, okay? And it doesn't matter what you harvest on their farms, you'll get the most XP. Like I occasionally go to Base's farm because she has so much stuff, and I really enjoy going there because I can get some decent XP from that, you know. Um, but like even though what I'm doing right here, as far as I'm doing these and I'm getting 2 puzzle pieces, I thought, well, I can just set it up, but I'm not going to touch those flowers, and I'm hoping somebody will see those poinsettias and go, ooh, you know what I mean, and do them, because I won't do them. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to do them. I'd rather see someone that's low level and benefit from it, because they'll get better XP than I would. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. You guys will get better XP than me. So yeah, if you go to a farm and you see all these flowers like that, the high end ones, go and do them. Don't be afraid. You're not going to get spanked. Just go do them. And please, 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 and I've seen people doing this when I've gone to other farms, please do not go to the workers' area, the farm hands area. And because they're there, they know what their job is, and you shouldn't go over there and harvest anything or replant anything, because you can sort of you can screw up their handy guys. Okay, so don't mess around where the farm hands are. Seriously, don't. Just let them do their thing, because on some farms like me, you see this here, these are all my trees, right? And all my trees are blocked off So nobody can go in there and mess around with my trees. Not that it's going to do anything, um, but if it was crops or something like that, that the animals, so. But crops, you really got to stay away from those farm hands that are doing the crops because the person that owns that farm has set that up for a reason, and has workers on them there for a reason. But, and the worst thing that you can do to somebody's farm like that is go in there and decide, oh, well, I can plant whatever I want. No, it's really not meant to be that way. It's just not. So that's why I tell people, you know what, block off your farm hands. If you got them doing trees or a specific crop or a specific, let's say, event item, just block them off. People can't go over the fence, high fences. I don't have high fences here on my lettuce. No, I don't. They're low. But um, yeah, I suppose someone can be silly and want to jump the fence and things like that. Well, God bless them. But it's just the idea that if it were your farm, you wouldn't want people screwing up your farm. You just wouldn't. And again, if you're on your farm, and let's say you left it open to public, and let's say you see somebody doing something silly. I had someone the other day, I think their name was Enid, Enid, and they were like popping around on my farm, not doing anything as of yet, but I actually talked to them to let them know, like, hey, I'm here, but I actually sent, put a message in, and I knew they were up to no good because of just their behavior. I think they were trying to figure out if I was online or not because they were getting ready to do something silly. And as soon as I typed in and said something, then they left. Gee, I wonder why. Did you have your hand in the cookie jar? Oh, yeah. Because, if you catch your kids with their hand in the cookie jar, what are you going to be saying? You know what I'm saying? Even if it's your husband and wife in the cookie jar, and they're not supposed to be doing that, but they do it anyway. You go, honey, what are you doing? It's worse with kids. It's like that fear, that fear factor. When a kid's doing something he knows he ain't supposed to be doing. hmm Animals, well, like on occasions, I catch shotgun doing things. He knows it's a no-no. Then he stops and he runs away. But then he goes back and he does it again. So he just, does little fun things that he likes to do. Well, some of my, maybe, did I do that? I probably did. I'm looking at my goats and I'm like, did I do that? I probably did by accident and left. Yeah, I probably did. So I've got these all done. What is that? I don't think I can do those yet. I don't think. I should look. These are 26 minutes. Will it let me? Yes, it will. It will let me finally harvest my baby boo pumpkins. Yeah. I've honestly never seen a white pumpkin. But I know they exist. The creepy ones, well, But when I finish this row, I'm going to show you if it'll allow me to. I think it should. But what I'm going to do is when I am finished with these pumpkins, I'm going to show you the event items, the names of them. And so that way you guys can see, like, oh, okay, so, that's what they look like, kind of thing. That's why I thought, well, maybe if I put up the regular ones for Valentine's Day. maybe, but I guess that won't work, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna head over to, ooh, that thing must be done, the breakfast item. Probably 5 minutes or something. And get that done. Yep, okay. Okay, so what I can do is go back to these little guys. And this one. Well, I think you're right because see, you know, like I was talking to Ace about this, and we were discussing that, and you know, and we were discussing like which ones were like the same and things like that. But still, you'll be kind of, in a sense, ahead of the game with the way it's kind of set up. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see. Um, okay. What I'm gonna do here is I'll eventually move them anyway, so it's not gonna be a big deal to do this. You know what's kind of crappy is that you can't put a light over here near the fences. They just don't take. But here's what I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go over here to my decorations, right? And hold on a minute. Oh, I can never find these damn things when I want to find them. Ah, here we go. Okay, so you know we have the cheesy little box here, and we have this here yellow, blue, white, green. Okay, so I'm gonna put here. Oh no no no. And the pumpkin one is a little screwy for some stupid reason, but that's okay. I'll show you. Okay. Okay. Now, hopefully, it'll let me do what I gotta do. These, okay, here, see, you automatically can see this, right? So let's start with the spring ones. This is your spring painted eggs, people. That takes place of the gilded eggs. Okay? Gilded. Okay, they sort of look the same. Okay, spring, summer. You know what? I honest to God, I never. But now, with your dazzling sparklers, okay. So, I think they slightly look a little different. But here, I'll show you, if it'll let me. The thing that's changed, see, gilded eggs. That's what we just did, right? And I will put a gilded egg right here because we all know that that's going to be a gilded egg. Okay. Summertime, it's probably not going to allow me to touch it because, yeah, see? But if you notice the color, it's red. So it won't let me do that. Okay. Now we're going to go to the next one, which would be, okay, we did summer. Okay. Okay, spring, summer. Oh, am I still? I'm not. Yes, I am. Okay. Okay, so now we did the spring, which is the egg. We did the summer, and that's the dazzling hayride. That's like the 4th of July. This here is like the Bunny Bonanza, which is Easter. So you're looking at that. So we got spring, summer, and then fall. Oh, whoa. Why am I not seeing the purple ones? This is interesting. Because the pumpkins, the ones that are actually the event items, they're purple. If anybody remembers that, they're purple pumpkins. They're not orange. They're purple. And I don't know why we don't have that. Why I don't know they wouldn't be here. And they wouldn't be here. So, but I'm going to put this in just so. Oh, boom, there he is, the purple pumpkin. He's called a spooky pumpkin. See, I want him to turn around. I hate when it does that. Okay. Bingo. Don't ask me why it does that. But if your pumpkin's not... Okay, so then here... It's probably going to not let me because... Okay, yeah. So if you look at the difference between... let me show you. Here it is. If you look here, it's a creepy pumpkin. Okay? And obviously, too, the creepy is orange and the spooky is purple. Okay, so let's go to the winter one. See, I want to put those fireworks down so at least you guys can see them. Okay, so we have spring, summer, fall, and here's a winter one. Where the heck you are? Okay, no, that ain't right. See, it's not gonna. Why does it keep screwing up like that? Okay, here we go. Surprising gift. Okay, that's the winter one. Now, if you look, it's red. Okay, so we'll put that there. In summer, we're going to put the fireworks here. So I want people to just kind of like see, what the difference is. So you guys can, kind of like, oh, okay. So, and you see, if you notice, that's going to have a red one. These eggs kind of sort of look similar, but they're really not. Okay, so creepy, we have to wait. We have to wait for the for these ones here. But if you notice, the spooky pumpkins are purple, and the surprising gift is purple. So now we're going to do the balloons, which is for the upcoming event of Valentine's Day. Okay, am I still? Yeah, okay. Okay, so I have to find that foolish thing because, okay, here we go. And if you look at this one, these are, and you could actually, if you come to my farm, you can actually walk up to it and see it. So the love balloons are obviously going to be different from the ones that we have. And if you notice, every single one of these, okay, these ones here, they're all season. So I'm going to put the love balloons down right there. And hopefully the last one, but not least, will always be, let me see if I can find it again. Oh, come on. Is the cat one. Okay. Now, obviously, Cat Tinkerbells, I mean, they're 3 seasons. So, Cat Tinkerbells, that's, what did I do? Okay, so we have Cat Tinkerbells there. Okay. And then again, if I wanted to plant them, because those are the only Cat Tinkerbells that have not changed their name. Okay? Just to kind of give you a heads up. But I'm going to plant this anyway, just so you guys can see it. See, there's no difference between, the ones that's in the planter in comparison to, the ones on the ground. But see, you can see that, they're all... But see, no matter what, you'll be still ahead of the game because, you'll get it done. You just make that space for me, and then we can go from there. But I think you have to just get them to level 2, and you'll be good to go. I think that's how Ace and I talked about it. Because, like I was just thinking about that. Well, what if I planted these? But you see, the only one that technically you can plant at any time is going to be the Tinkerbells. Okay? But if you look, again, the love balloons are red. The surprising gift is red. I really wish that they would have kept the spooky pumpkins purple. I mean, I like them. And, of course, there's the dazzling fireworks, and then these are shimmering sparklers. And then, of course, you got painted eggs and these. Oh, and I forgot to mention you'll get bunnies for Easter. That's a good plus, right? So, I figure you guys will have at least that. you'll have your bunnies, you know, and you can put them wherever you want. And I got fresh coffee out there waiting for me too. Um, 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 um. Oh, are those ready? Huh. See, as you can see, I'm trying to level, stuff up that I don't have. So, let me see. What do I don't have? Or I have, but I. Oh, don't tell me it's these stupid things, because I'm not doing that one. Oh, I have already. See, I'm really surprised this particular one, the cantaloupe melon. They have not decided to give us either or. Um, but I'm kind of looking for something that there is nothing. Oh goodness. Um, I suppose I could do the onions. Oh, I have a quest for black cherry tomatoes. I did not know that. So we'll just put these black tomato cherries down. I didn't know I had a quest for those. Well, happy joy. I decided not to prestige these black cherries. And the reason being is because I did that on my main farm. And I did have workers on them. And I mean, it did take a little while, but then when I started doing the cherry tomatoes, I realized, guess what? The cherry tomatoes do pretty well in compared to black cherries as far as leveling up. I found that the cherry ones were a lot easier to level up, and plus you get the 4 seasons on them too, so you're pretty much okay with that. Oh, I don't want to remove these. It's like, do I have to? Okay, so I don't have any of those. Alrighty, I'll do the garlic ones. I don't want to. I know that see, that's the only drawback about this rice. I mean, the corn rice thing, is that they're only, good for winter, which is kind of crappy, but I'll take it. And I guess depending on where you live, you know. Oh, okay. I'm hoping it's going to open something, but it's probably not going to do that for me. No, not going to happen. Um, and I did yesterday. I put back certain trees that I thought, because my what? Oh, because those aren't ready. Okay, I'm not doing those. Well, maybe. I prestige those, but I'm prestiging these, so which is probably the best way to go, is to put the hyacinth is what I'm prestiging now. The the French beans, I did them to P5, and I'm not going to do them any more than that. And and so far it's worked out for me. Maybe because I don't have enough enough sheep or something. I don't know, but I don't care. And I don't have too many of those factories either. I only have 2, so it kind of works out. And I think I did say it was like what, 900 a pop every time if you reach 100. So guys, don't let your machines fool you. If you go down, you decide to go put down yourself a bunch of machines, because when you are putting in the product, when you're feeding that machine, okay, obviously, let's say it's going to start out with level 1, and then it's going to bump up to level 3. It's going to bump up, quite a few times. But in the interim of all of that, when you're doing, it's also taking more of that crop or whatever it requires. Even lemons and stuff. You've got to be careful of that. Because, yeah, when we get our first machine, which is an apple or AKA jam stall, those are really the easiest, providing, and I would say you know, like if you put two down, then that'll work. That's working until, you know. But I wouldn't go crazy in putting more machines down. I mean, I know you think, well, it's going to start at level one. You know what? So what? Let it start at level one. Who cares? If you want to add a second machine, if you think and you know that, you know, you're gonna handle that, and if you can't, then you know. See, now I put black cherry tomatoes here, even though I know that's not. It's these are already planted. I forgot. Peppers are used for a few things. So, but the thing that I would, you know, that I would recommend that you guys do is see, my peppers right now are 9,000, and I don't go planting the peppers all the time. I try to avoid that. Cough drop time. But anyways, I really because the reason why I do peppers now, well, compared to how I used to, um, is because sometimes with your shops, it's going to ask you for lots of peppers more than once. Why? Because you have it low level. Um, so that's why I try to keep my stuff up. And the thing that's doing poorly now is my little pots and pan thing. Um, oh, wait a minute, my musical. Ooh, pots and pans. Well, and then see what I'm saying? The cooking is a little. Cupcakes, I'm not going to worry about because I was working on the cupcakes a lot. But you just got to try to keep up your inventory, even though you go, well, I don't use peppers for anything. You're right. But should you be upgrading even your gas pump, by the way, he might ask you for peppers. He might even ask you for certain flowers. It just depends, you know. And when I say that, it's because what it does is it literally looks at your lowest um, thing that you have in your inventory. I mean, it could be, you know, it could be pears, by the way, which I've seen that happen a bazillion times to me. And which, by the way, I was trying to upgrade something and it wanted pears. I'm like, is it serious? It wants pears? But, you know. I'm going to go and get me a cup of coffee before I do these bunnies, but I will be right back. So don't touch that dial. And even if you do, go grab yourself a cup of coffee. Oh, okay. I'm back. I even grabbed a cookie. But I gotta go into town. Pay some workers again. Whoa. Look at that. I just dropped that down low. Hmm. See what I'm talking about? 2,600 peppers for an upgrade. Besides a lot of money. Okay. One more. And then go over here. Okay. But you see what I'm talking about, guys? Let me see. Oh. Okay, so I'll do that. Oh. See, my wool is kind of low. My gold is kind of low too, isn't it? So now I have to make some more money. Oh, God. I think my flowers is done. Yep, flowers are done. So the only two that I got to work on is this one and that one. And I don't think I have any more than that. I bet you this is going to have 3. Making friends and local holidays. Making friends and local holidays. I think the local holidays is that. Oh yeah, I got to do the pines. And local holidays is that stupid tea factory. I was almost ready to just get rid of it, you know. But this is another way too for you guys to get, to get more ribbons and stuff like that as well. When I go over to here, I'll show you. Yeah, now I can do that. I usually go over here to this guy. I don't think I fully upgraded him. No. Oh, wait. Yeah, well, no. He's expensive too. But for me to get, ribbons, I just go to this guy for this here. And once in a while, I don't, but I do with the juice because you can, you obviously, if you have those juice machines, jam stalls are different, obviously. If I stand here for a second, the upgrade is always diamonds. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Whoop. Okay. Ooh. You know why it picked the lettuce, don't you? Because I have a low amount of them. Upgrade. See what I'm saying? I have a low amount of lettuce. Go figure. Right? But that's okay. It's okay with me. And that's the biggest reason why too. It's like I want to get these shops upgraded before I, move on to the next step. But don't. And what I would highly recommend and suggest is open up the main ones that you need, which would be like your garage. And if and when you start getting sheep, this is a good person to. I don't think she is. Okay. What's her level now? Okay. We'll see. Boom. Hits the lettuce every time. Isn't that amazing? So now I'm going to sell her some of these. But she's always good for diamonds when you have the feathers, which were the ducks, and then the other ones, which is, your sheep and things that give you wool, basically. This guy here, well, I haven't. His upgrade is insane. Look at that. The fish guy isn't so bad. And I just did him the other day. Okay. I bet you he wants lettuce. Want to bet? Let's see. Come on, fish guy. Give me lettuce. I'm waiting. Okay, so now it's 150. No, I'm not going to mess with my pears. No, I ain't giving those up. But now, these ones over here, the candy shop, I mean, is not something you have to upgrade right away. I mean, because mine is only, well, now it's like 80. But the thing about I'm trying to point out is that when you do, like, you know, when you cash in these, you get ribbons from. So don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Like, just, you know, unless you really, really, really need it. So I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to upgrade again. And again. And let's see if she wants lettuce. Upgrade. Upgrade. Now, what's her next one? All right, let me see if I can hit 90 without hitting lettuce. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was bad. See, it's trying to drop my... I'm going to leave it at 90. But it's nice getting those ribbons. It really is. Now, this person here, I haven't really upgraded too much. And she doesn't ask for much or anything else. But you just got to kind of think that, you know, you see what your level, you know, like what you have. So, you know, I don't mind. Because over here on the far left side of your screen, you're going to see what you have. So if she wants you to put that, because you know you're going to get that. 692, that's fine. Upgrade. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Now, what's her next? No, I'm not going to. I'm going to leave her set at 75. Oh, and this guy over here, he does the horseshoes. So here we go. Let me go find him again. He's here somewhere, hiding. Okay. This is the horseshoe guy and minerals that's in your, you know, mine. And to upgrade, it's really not that bad for me. Ooh. Okay. I can do that. Hopefully I'll get to 90 with him. Hopefully not, because see, it picked whatever I had the lowest amount of, which is fine. And oh shoot, it was set to max. Oh God, now I have to go back in there again. I want to suggest don't sell all of these because you will need it for an upgrade, and I forget which one I had to use it, but it's random, so it's not going to matter. But you can do a little bit of your horseshoes, you can do a little bit of your greens, but you see the purple one up here? Try to save it, at least 1,000 or under that, just below that, because you will need that for building upgrades. Wow. You know, I do want, well, see, this is what I was doing before with the hats, the confetti. I was doing this quite a lot, and I was getting a lot of money. Yeah, you can still do it. I mean, it is doable. Ooh. Ooh. Where's that other bench? The only thing is you can't, like, see if I put this down. Oh, now it does it. Oh, God, thank you very much. I like the palm tree. Can I change the bench? Nope. That's weird that you can't change the bench. That's okay. But yeah, you walk up to those things, and as long as you can hit Y, you can change it to whatever you want. And obviously pay diamonds. Okay. So my chickens weren't done yet. Oh, my pumpkins are ready. Well, I can't pass up doing pumpkins. But I hope that was kind of helpful for you guys to see physically the difference between the two. Because like I said, I was thinking, oh, I could, you know, put up the balloons or something like that. And I thought, nope, guess not. Because you're different colors. And just like anything else, if you remember, the Halloween pumpkins were purple. Yeah. So. Because it was really bugging the crap out of me. Like, can I do this and be ready? I guess not. So. Unless it's just like, when we got the trees. Oh, yeah, now you can put those down anytime you want. And you can put them down during the event. I think, and they did leave it at 2. But see, now it might change slightly because when the next Halloween event comes up and they're going to include the trees, chances are, will change to all 4 seasons. That's probably, hopefully, what will happen. I can't imagine them doing that, 2-season thing. So they might do it as all 4 seasons only because it is part of the Halloween event quest. So that's the way you can look at it. So I have, the roses and... The roses. Oh, that stupid tea thing. I don't even want to buy an extra couple of tea things because it would be a waste. It really would be. Even though you only have 2, it would literally be a waste. Because you start out at level 1 and it takes a few hours for each one to kind of like take in. I don't even remember what level mine are from my main farm. I wish I had that quest there. Never got that one. It's nice. We're getting closer to spring. I hope it doesn't snow anymore, but I'm sure we'll get more snow. Okay. Okay, let me see. I have, let me see. I have that. You know what? I'm going to just probably, yeah. Ooh. Oh, shoot. I hope this feeds them. Well, if it, yeah. Nope, didn't touch them. Look at that. It depleted all my lettuce. But that's okay. Because the cows, the cows are still fed. So that's fine. So I just go and do them. I do know that I will eventually, someone will be here or, and do the lettuce. Plus, I got the guys over there, my workers, over here, and they're doing this tree. And I'm trying to get that, I have that prestige. I think it's 4. I'm not sure if it, no, yeah, it's definitely 4. Hopefully close to getting to 5. See, my goats will get fed because they eat the eggplant stuff. Yeah. And so I just got to worry about my lettuce. People go, oh my God, you got no lettuce. Yeah. Usually I have a whole bunch, but now since I put the mouse thing in there, it's good. Oh, good. Someone's going to feed my cows. Hopefully. Unless they go to, I don't know. No? They'll hopefully, yeah. Yep. Now see when I go feed the cows? See, look at that noise. I sold all my lettuce, so that's why it's so low. I sold it. Yep, I'm definitely going to put this on my laptop. Oh, look at that. The cows are still not. Look at that. It's all right, though. See, now the lettuce will be depleted. Yay. And like I said, I don't mind because, obviously I will have lettuce. Yep, see? Yeah, not bad. Ooh. It's funny how when you're doing your animals, it's like, it's kind of like when they take, a particular crop, sometimes you'll see goes 1 or 2. That's why, in a way, I stop my workers from touching the animals because you will find your workers getting out there and feeding like 1 or 2 animals and then going back, which means they're going, and obviously your crops are going to drop down your inventory wise. So I don't have my animals on them unless for some reason, because these guys ain't P5s, but unless for some reason I need a lot of milk or something, then yeah, but I haven't done that with my animals in a long, long time. I do it mainly with crops and trees. I don't really worry about the animals because I just go do them myself. Why not, right? But here we go with. I think was it? Oh, I probably passed it. Um, see, I'm thinking about prestiging the Belgians fawn goat because they are level 101. And they look like a fairly good candidate to prestige them. I'm not really that sure. Um, wait a minute, did I? Yes, I did. Okay. See, the other brown goats I did. I think those are Nigerian. I'll take a look real quick. Ooh, look at that. Let me just double check. No, no, I'm sorry. They're Australian. I'm sorry. They're Australian goats. So, I don't know. And let's see what level they are. Oh, 124. Okay. Yeah. Oh, my bunny rabbits are ready too. Ooh. How come they're fully fed? That's really weird. Wow. Now I'm curious. Are these guys fully fed? Yep. Okay. Perfect. These guys are not. Okay. But now they are. You know, it's funny. I've left it open straight across the board in whatever food, unless maybe I don't, unless there's not enough. But it's just interesting that I've left these open, the little, you know, dividers, and I've left them open on each end of the cows and the animals, just so like when I feed one, it will feed the whole, you know, lot or as far over as it can. But I'm kind of noticing that it's not really doing a great job. See now, Bengal goat, I haven't, and I will not press season because they're slow. I mean, they're slow in comparison to some of the other ones I have. These ones look pretty good too, but they're, you know, a little slow. You'll be able to tell the difference when you have your animals up. No, I don't know why I did that, but I will fix them because that means, sorry, yeah, so I have to just go all the way down here. Yep, I have to go here and just do my thing. Poor little goats. Yeah, they're not that fast. And guys, I want to put some special prayers out there for everyone today, and for those that need it. I also want to say some special prayers for those that are taking care of their loved ones and other people that they're taking care of, because I know that that can put a heavy weight on your shoulders. And but you know, you dedicate yourself to taking care of someone, and but you got to also make sure that you take care of yourself. That's most important because you're no good if you don't take care of yourself. Um, so I want to say, you know, thank you for doing that because, you know, I mean, that person really needs you and vice versa. And, but it's a good thing that you're doing when you're helping out others and taking care of them because, you know, they do need that. Um, but I just wanted to put them prayers out for people that need them today, physically and mentally, you know. And I'm happy that you all are here today. I hope you know that. And I hope you know that you should be happy that you're here today. Because you know what? What would it be like if we weren't here tomorrow? We wouldn't know now, would we? And there's no coming back. You know, it's like you just go in that door and boom, you're gone. And you can't come back. So I thought I'd put my prayers out there for people, like I said, that need them. Okay, so now we have the balloons, which is kind of crappy. But that's okay. We got the balloons. We're doing really well with them. Oh, I guess. Oh, okay. Oh, they left. Okay. They probably went and checked out the machines or something. And I gotta be logging off pretty soon, like in another 10 minutes. So maybe after I finish these Christmas gifts, I'll do that because I have some things I need to get done today and switch around today. But you know, I appreciate you all being here. And I also want to remind you that when I do these, I swap them out to the YouTube because they only hold for like 14 days on the Twitch. So you can always catch me up on the YouTube channel. Piece of cake. Just look my name up, Ladyicewolf. Um, that's what you do. Because I have quite a few videos. You might get a couple of chuckles out of the beginning ones that I did. Because my anniversary, I have to find out what the anniversary date is, but it definitely will be February. Oh my gosh! So February will mark it 1 year, by the way, that I started streaming with the other farm, which obviously is the main farm now. But I started streaming then. So, you might want to take a look at some of those older ones from February of 2025. You might find some fun and interesting videos. How not to run out of gas. Yeah, there is no such thing. We run out of gas, and that's it, And it's a known fact that when people come to my farm, they run out of gas, and I don't know why that is, but it happens. Good afternoon, Mr. Ace, and how you doing today? I put up a new little thing. I don't know how long you've been watching for, but I put up a new little thing today so people can see the difference. And what I did was I put those little planters in there so that way you can put whatever you want in there as far as, actually event items as opposed to, trees and things. So I put them up there so people can see the difference between. Oh, and speaking of which, I can do 2 winter ones, so I better get over there quick and finish that so people can see the difference. I want people to see the difference now because, I mean, because we had that discussion last night, and I kept thinking to myself, what if I put these down? Will they be? But they're not. And they have their own names. They have their own colors, and I'm like, okay. So much for that, right? My plan A did not work. So we're going to go to plan B. I'll prepare myself on the next farm for all the event items that are going to be placed down for for Valentine's Day and then Easter. Oh my God. Every time I think of that Easter event, Ace, I think of it as a nightmare. And I know Maya remembers this too. Wasn't that a nightmare? I mean, seriously, it was a nightmare. God, was that a nightmare? Eggs and bunny rabbits. Good Lord. That was a frightening moment. Oh. I mean, I know for myself personally, I was sticking berry trees everywhere I could put them. Then I was putting eggs. Seriously, we already have a plan B coming into play. Trust you me, we do. Right, Blaze? Yeah. I'm a little curious though, right? Because they are a low level. Okay, Leghorn chickens, for example, right? They are low level. And I've never tested it out, but I just kind of wonder how does I mean, you do get a little bit of XP, but I'm just kind of curious about the favor. Oh my God, that was really funny. That was really funny. But we've now perfected it, I hope, right? You had a bazillion bunnies. I mean, come on. You had over 14,000 or 15,000, and then you had over 14 or 15,000 eggs. Oh my God. That was really, that was pretty brutal. Okay, so now we have this here, which I wanted to show people again. Okay, so I'm going to lay this down here because, it's not fall. Okay, so I'm good. So we'll take this one, and guys, and I'll show you what the difference is. This is the current one that we have now. Okay, and this one here is the current one that we have now. Okay, so if you were to look at these, obviously you're going to see a big difference. And also on the spooky pumpkin, there's the creepy one, which is orange. So we're good like that. I'm not going to put any bunnies here because I got plenty of bunnies. Um, so the only one I'm missing, but again, see, I'm going to, you know what, I'm going to put, this is totally crazy. Okay. Okay, so they'll be watered. And all we have to do is just put this little guy in there and, you know. But see, that's what that is. It's just, you know, that's what those are. So at least people can like walk up to it and say, oh, see, and they all have their own little names. Every single one of them, and they're different colored ones too. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Let me see. It's not gonna let me put any eggs down at all because it's out of whack. And the only thing it's gonna let me do is, okay, one of these. This. Will this get watered? Oh, okay. Yes, it will. Okay, good. And this one here. Why not? Make it look decent, right? What the heck? Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. And I know it's not going to let me do these because these don't grow in winter. But at least you guys will get an idea now so you can, you know, like I know some people may not make any rhyme or reason to this, but I put these here for you guys to see. Like the Cat Tinkerbells will be the Cat Tinkerbells no matter what. But when it comes to the romantic balloons, the ones that they'll be doing are going to be love balloons. And then there's going to be surprising gift, which is red. And the spooky pumpkins is going to be definitely purple. And the only difference between the shimmering sparklers and the dazzling ones is one's blue, which is going to be the event item for July. And then we have our eggs, which is Easter. So we'll all do well for that one, right? I gotta feed my guys over here at the OK. Oh, come on! I'm standing in the lawn, so I have to feed them off. It's interesting. I have to feed him separately compared to the other one. I don't know why that is. Oh wait. Okay. So I don't know why he's kind of like over here by himself. So I don't know what his problem is. I have no idea. Do I? Oh, I gotta. Oh, and those are done. Okay, so. Oh, wintertime. Yeah, I want to do those thingies. I completely forgot about that. I want to start doing that rice stuff. Shoot. Okay, so 50 and 30. Oh, wait. Oh, 35. I'll take the 35. And what you know, I depleted all my stupid lettuce A's. I did. I depleted them. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I went to go feed the cows. I'm like, oh, this is even worse because, you know. But thank God someone came to the farm and kind of, you know, farmed me up some things. But that's okay. I kind of like these rice fields. And I did deplete a little bit of my, whatchamacallit there, my garlic. What is? Oh, please. You know, when I got up this morning, I looked at my lettuce and I was really pleased to see that I finally got it right. I was like, yes, it worked. You know, I wonder how many of you, because I know I did it, I wonder how many of you planted, let's say, acorn pumpkins and a few of the ones that took forever and a day. Then, you know, obviously you started to open up new things, because I know I did. And I want to say, from Farm Together 1, I'll have to go back and look again, but the Lombardi cabbage was actually 2 days, or a little bit over 2 days. The Lombardi cabbage, which is the purple cabbage, this stuff here. If anybody remembers, that was a 2-day harvest. You had to wait 2 whole days for that stuff. And I was like, wow, they did. Ooh. Oh, let's see. Okay, so it does. And I kind of put the common spinach with the red spinach together. And it's so far, it's worked out well. So far, it hasn't asked me for any quests on these either. But it did on the Baby Boo pumpkins and one other one. Oh. But it's so far, it hasn't asked me for any more quest items for these things that I've already planted. Which I'm like, yay me. I like that idea. I ain't gonna complain. And the thing is, they're so low level. But that's because, you know, you don't do them every day. Because these are like a day and a half. 12 hours, yeah. Well, actually, the ones that are being done are 12. Takes forever. Oh, and I want to be able to plant those other 2 things for spring. So head back over here again. Go over here. We know that this one is only the churd. What? Oh, what? The churd. Oh. Okay, so now pumpkins I can't do. We can do these. I want the egg. And the egg. And there I go. And then when summer comes, I'll do those, and summer and fall, I'll do those. But all of those again. I kind of like how I set this up here with the higher level, you know, the Brussels sprouts, because it takes forever and a day. The acorns, 17. See? And that's what I did. I just put them here because they take a long time, but I figure, you know what, if I have a quest that says you need that many, well, I'll be ready. Let me see. Oh, I can't plant those now because it's out of season, so I'm not going to worry about it. Boy, they're taking forever to touch those trees. I don't know what the scoop is with those. So the only thing I have left over here, it should only be, yeah, those are ready, but so, yeah. And see, I had a people visit today, and look what's there. I don't know. I'm just saying. I will promise you, if I had more poinsettias up there, they still won't touch them. If I put poinsettias in the middle of the, you know what? If I put poinsettias in the middle of the lettuce, they will not touch them. I rest my case. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying. Even if I put them right where they get off on my farm, they're going to see the poinsettias in front of them, and they will still go to a lettuce field, no matter what you do. shard. Oh. So, I suppose if it was a race between lettuce and poinsettias, lettuce has got it. Lettuce beat them. And I'm going to try that little experiment today, Ace. I'm going to set up my laptop one way and then put my PC on my main farm because I really need to work on my main farm and get it squared away. And if people want to do the lettuce, they can, and they can have at it. And I've had some low levels come here even today, and I said, hey, you can go over and do the poinsettias, you'll get a lot of XP. No, no takers, none whatsoever. They just, nope, happy doing lettuce. Just happy little campers. I'm pretty sure it will. I mean, like I was saying, I'm gonna swap this farm onto my laptop. Obviously, it'll be two different things, and just do it from there. I just want to get my main farm fixed. I really believe that there's going to be two farms that I'm just going to recycle and just leave them alone until I really decide what I want to put there. But I'm going to recycle too. Used to see Maya's farm, by the way. Hers came out really nice. She made a really very interesting fish farm. And grapes. Fishy grapes. She's got fishy grapes. And a lot. See, now, all those grape machines remind me of when I did that too. Okay, so now I got all of them done, and I'm not touching those. I'm not touching those. So, I guess what I'll do is I'll get a little favor, and yeah, after I do my bunnies, then I'm going to be logging off. Because I do have a few things I need to get done this afternoon. Or work on, I should say. Whoops, come back here. Oh, what do you got? What do you want? Hi, Lucy. Oh, fish. Help yourself. Well, the beauty of it is, though, on my laptop, I don't have to use a mouse because you know how you get that little thing. Please, that's all I want to do is 11 minutes of bunnies. I think maybe tomorrow I might stream Farm Together 1 just for a brief moment, or maybe tonight, I don't know, just for a brief moment, just to show you how my farm looks on Farm Together 1. And very honestly, I honestly would not want to have all the stuff from Farm Together 1 here. That's my personal feeling. I mean, I liked all the things that they had on Farm Together 1, but I like the way the devs are working on Farm Together 2 and keeping it separate from to me, that was like, an epic game. It had a lot of nice things, and it brought a lot of people together. It brought a lot of people to play that game, and people are still playing it, which is good, but and there are those probably are just probably real playing Farm Together 1 and discovering the difference between the two, because there is a huge difference between the two. I mean, here I am on my Farm Together 1 the other night, and I'm sitting there going, okay, so let's do auto. Nope, that ain't gonna happen. Okay, let's do this. Nope, that's not gonna happen. I mean, I just kind of felt like I was off thumbs playing Farm Together 1. I'm like, wow. And I think on Farm Together 1, I have to plant a bunch of grapes to upgrade my warehouse. Yeah. And oh my God, the rickety rackety sound of my tractor when I was planting stuff and when I was, plowing. I'm like, oh my God, it sounded that bad? Wow. Oh, it is. It really is. Because, here I am sitting there like this, I'm like, and then I'm clicking this button here on my Farm Together one, and oh yeah, that's right too. You got to do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, I forgot. And it's like this. It's how anybody got used to that is beyond me now because, you go from that to auto tractor. I mean, that's a real spoiler. But the only thing I think, honestly, that I think that I wish they would fix in Farm Together one is, okay, you know how there is a quest item in the little baskets turned purple, right? On Farm Together one, I don't have anything. Okay, so on Farm Together one, I mean, you'll see it highlighted, okay, but then you have to go over to it and make sure that's the right whatever it is that that's for a quest item. It's not highlighted at all. I mean, it's just the basket's like this color, and it's just too bad. I think that would be the only change that I would like to see them do in Farm Together one is to make the baskets a different color. Honestly, make the baskets a different color, and that would be just wonderful. As far as the flaming horses and everything, I got to tell you, I really like them. But you know what? I can't. I don't know. Honestly, I can't imagine them being in Farm Together too. I really can't. And I know a lot of you people loved the flaming horses, and well, I did like the unicorns. I'd sort of like to see those come back, but then again, see, people will probably just overload with a bazillion of those horses, you know, like we did with bunnies. We put a bazillion bunnies up, and because on Farm Together one, you didn't get this many bunnies, so. But their event's going to be coming up soon, so I want to see what it is, even though I've already participated and I have what I need. So there's that. Oh, and I don't. Well, right, so I'll do the mine just to make my quest happy. Ooh. Oh, see? Look at that. Look at that. This is all iron. All of it. And it was so funny because it said 48 iron, and I'm like, yeah, right. I don't even have. Yeah. What is this? Calcite? Oh. I wonder if there is any. Topaz. Thank you. It gave me topaz. Red pine. Oh, well, maybe. I might make it on the, I might make it. Oh. Oh, maybe not. Rubies. Okay. See, this is another thing. So when you walk up to any type of these, minerals, it's going to tell you what it is, even though it might be something totally different. Like, see, jasper, this isn't the color of jasper. So that's why when you go to that table and you want to change things around, it's not always going to be, it's not going to be in the same room. It's just going to be random. Oh, look at that room. That room is loaded with stuff. I don't think I have any more, nope, those are mushrooms of whites. Oh, let me see. Let me see. Here we go. Oh, did I miss any? Where the hell am I? Oh, okay. Okay. I wasn't sure where I was. Oh, I fisherman with no fish. I have no idea what quest that was. I hate when you just kind of, it shows you and, well, we know it's not the red pine. And I don't have fish, so, okay. Must have been something the workers did. Because I surely didn't do nothing. Nope, 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 nope. Well, this is the, I think this is the complete iron, no. But look at all that iron that's just, look at it on this map. I even have one on the bottom. Yeah, I mean, it just loads it up with iron because it's a default. But hey, works for me. Hey Blaze, what level now is your iron? Just out of curiosity, I know you prestiged it. Okay. And by the way, guys, when you're doing this here, mine's is P2. Okay. Holy stupid mushrooms. It's gonna wait till I run out. I don't think I have any more quest items down here. Nope, I don't see any. Oh crap, and I forgot I still have favor remaining. Oh, that's alright. Ooh. Oh, I'm getting that iron stuff back.
It's 2:00 p.m.
Hey, thank you for being here, Maya. Have fun. I haven't used Skype in a million years. Okay, this has got to be... No, it's not the last room. Okay. But see that? Look at that. And when you are using favor in a mine, everything doubles, by the way. And in some cases, depending on what the mushroom is, you get more than 2. Like you can get up to 4 because of the type of mushroom it is. It'll give you 4 mushrooms instead of the standard 2. See? Okay. So I got 4 on that mushroom. Is there anything else that I forgot? I hate doing this. Okay, so I'm in the last room. Okay, so this is nearly done. You know, it's funny with the minerals, it doesn't tell you oh, look at that, I'm running out. But guess what? I'm all done with the mine. But see, I may wait till all of these other ones run out. Oh, okay. Yeah, mine is a 2. Mine is just a plain ordinary 2. Now I want to look at my quest log because I think, yeah, see, are you kidding? Look at that. I need 1 more red pine mushroom. Oh my god. Romana Rose, see? Look at that, Tea Factory, 113. I'm almost ready to abandon it, but I thought, no, I better not. Not after all the work I've done. Lacala Shard. Oh, I gotta pin that one. Purple heart. Oh, and chickpeas. I gotta pin that. Let me see. Chickpeas. Probably too soon, too late. Yeah, none of those are ready. Oh, one's fall and the other one's spring. Fall and spring. Yeah, I ain't waiting that long. Oh, they get that. So go back here. See what I mean? I know your farms, your tea factories must be really up there by now, Ace. Put my little doggy to bed, or my cat to bed, should say. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna enjoy my rest of my day here. Like I said, I gotta do some things, and so I'm just gonna sit here and chill out. I got most of everything I needed to get done. If you're watching and if you know how to get to my farm, please feel free and do the poinsettias. I mean, that's what they're there for. It'll give you a little XP. It'll give you a lot of XP if you're below level 200. So just do that. It'd be nice. But with that, I'm going to bid thee farewell and say God bless you all. And thank you so very, very much for being here. And I hope to see you tomorrow. But you all take care. And I hope you all have a very pleasant day. Thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye.